welcome to the action. So since we started this module talking about communication, the action is going to involve a pen and a piece of paper. And there are two options and you can choose which one will be most valuable for you, or maybe doing both sounds good. So you're going to write a letter, and the first option is to write a letter to the abusive party. Now it's important that you know you are not going to be sending this letter, and that's why it doesn't matter how it's written. If it's just a list of things that happened or notes of things that you wish you could have said, or maybe it's all the things you'd wished you'd heard from them. Find a place where you feel comfortable and you feel safe, and spend some time writing your letter in a way that feels good for you. And if you don't want to write a letter to the other party, the second option is to write a letter to yourself. You might want to write a letter of apology or forgiveness for only knowing what you knew at the time. Or maybe you want to write a letter that releases all of the things that happened, or a list of all the identities that you've picked up as you have moved through this time in your life and that you no longer want to be associated with, or they don't match your future vision for yours and your family's life. It's important to remember that we're not our past and that you can be whoever and whatever you want to be. So by writing this letter, you are releasing any of those negativities that you are carrying. So whoever you want to write your letter to, write it on a piece of paper and allow yourself to go through the process. You might cry, you might scream, you might want to rip up the pages, but sit with it, because once you've written what you would like to say, you're going to read it back to yourself, and then you're going to fold it up and you're going to take a match or a lighter to that piece of paper. And safely and sensibly, you're going to watch all of those feelings go up in flames and be turned into smoke that will be released from you and returned to the atmosphere around us. This is a powerful healing exercise that can be repeated as many times as you need to, or it can become a monthly practice which encourages you to release any tension or pain that you're holding inside back to the universe. Because if we don't release that negative energy, there won't be space for the positive to come in.